We are at 856 White Fawn Drive. This home has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths with a frog and a 2-car garage, a little over 1,800 square feet. This home was built in 2006. It is located in a cul-de-sac of an established neighborhood in Hopkins, South Carolina. You can see that the neighbors, for the most part, do a good job taking care of their yards. Do have this when they seem to have a lot of cars. They parked one of them in the front yard, but overall the grass looks good. This home does have vinyl siding. Looks to be about kind of a cream color with orange decorative shutters. Looks like we have recycling and trash pickup coming along the left side of the home. We got the AC unit. The screen does show some damage on those windows. We do have a wood privacy fence. This home sits on a little over half-acre lot. We have a street light next to the driveway, which is always nice to be able to see at night. And you know, they say it helps with, I guess, keeping people from messing with your car. The roof seems to be in pretty good shape. Do have some gutters. Coming along the right side of the house, we have the water meter and some boxes where the telephone company had their stuff set up. Along the right side, we do have a gate. It's hard to do that with one hand, but we'll check out the backyard in a minute. A little gravel and mulch right there with some bushes. We have a bush right here. Use a little bit of trimming. We do have a concrete walkway with some more decorative gravel right there. This home does have a covered porch. Have room to put, you know, a couple chairs or maybe a bench right there. Light fixture. Window off to the side. Let's make our way inside the home. As we step into this home, we are first going to notice that we have 10-foot ceilings, which is very nice looking. We do have the LVP flooring. It seems to be a mixture of light gray and some other tones. Again, durable, water-resistant flooring. We first walk in, we're going to see this is going to be the living room space. Looks like we have possibly a wood-burning fireplace. Looks to be a wood-burning fireplace. This appears to be a real piece of wood, so. Do have a mantle right here. A piece of, should be slate right there. We do still have the TV mount on the wall. A lot of times it's easier for them to just leave those and to take them off. Get a view of the living room. Nice open concept. Over to this side, we have the area for the dining room table with the light fixture hanging above. Also see we have the doors to get into the backyard. As we make our way into the kitchen, you have, looks to be laminate flooring in the kitchen with some type of vinyl countertops. We do have very large wood, cabinets look to be of good quality. Some shelving, double basin sink right here with a little soap spout. And then we have a little, arch and a window looking into the living room space. We do have Whirlpool stainless steel appliances. So here we have electric range, and the microwave over top. And then over here we have the Whirlpool refrigerator. Of course, we have the fridge side on this side, and then we have the, the water and the ice in the door with the freezer, and some popsicles come with the home. I actually have, space here with the little light fixture hanging if you wanted to put maybe a small breakfast table right here. Over to the side, coming off the kitchen, we have the laundry room area. So here we have, some wire shelving, of course, dryer exhaust, dryer plug-in, and then water line for the washing machine. These are on those wooden doors. Coming from the kitchen, we'll actually enter into the garage. This is a 2-car garage. Notice here we do have a updated garage door opener that you can actually control through an app on your phone. Looks like they've also have the camera to go with it, so you can, maybe if you wanted the delivery guy to drop packages off in your garage, you can control it through your phone and then, keep an eye on them. Looks like we do have some room along the back side of the garage where you could put some shelving. Here's our water heater. And then over here we have the breaker box. This garage door is insulated to help, keep it cooler during the summer months. And it looks like this home also has a form of irrigation sprinkler system already installed. As we leave the kitchen, if we go upstairs, that's the front door. We have access to the frog. I do see that we have a lighter shade of carpeting on the stairs and up here. At the top of the stairs, we see there's a little access door to the attic, or, you know, access to the HVAC and possibly roof repairs. And then they even have plywood here to, you know, for some added storage. It is recommended that you get a piece of insulation on the inside of this door to help keep the warmer air from coming in. Now we have the frog. So a lot of space in here. They have a window looking into the, you know, front view of the home. Give you kind of a look from the corner. Does look like it's tied into the AC because we have two AC vents right here and then a return right there. Let's go check out the bedrooms. So now as we make our way down the hall, get another, you know, view where we're at. To our right, we have the first guest bedroom. Still, we have the, you know, 10-foot ceilings. Two windows. And then we have a closet in here. As we make our way down, we see we have a little linen closet here with lots of shelving. And then we'll enter into the second guest bedroom. I want to point out that there's no popcorn ceilings in this home, which some people don't love. We have one window for this guest bedroom. Looks like a repair was kind of made right there. But here we have the closet for the second guest bedroom. We have a, you know, a rack going right here, and then another shelf right there. And then at the end of this hall, this would be the full bath for the guest bedrooms and the guest bathroom. So here we have a, you know, tub and shower combination. Appears that possibly the paint on this tub has started to crack, come off, so maybe that would just need to get repaired. Here we have the aftermarket dual shower head. And here we have the toilet, and then a single vanity sink, wooden cabinets, and the mirror. And as we step out back down the hall, to our right we have the primary bedroom. So here we actually have tray ceilings, which is a nice addition. It looks really nice. Again, the very high ceilings. Carpet in this bedroom as well. This does have a double window viewing into the very large backyard, which we'll see in just a moment. We do still have a TV mount on the wall right here, where it looks like the past owners had the bed oriented right here, as you can see. As we walk into the Bathroom, we have, laminate flooring. We now have a double vanity sink with a mirror and light fixture for both sinks. Wooden cabinets. Here we have the toilet, and then we have a very large soaking tub with like one of those privacy windows. And here we have the walk-in shower with a glass surround. And then over here we have the walk-in closet for the primary bedroom. So we have dual wire shelving on the left side and single wire shelving on the right. And then some shelving right here, possibly used for shoes or hats. Another view. Another view of this room. Now let's check out the backyard. Open this door to access the backyard. First we're gonna see we have a brick step and a concrete pad back here. This home is in a cul-de-sac, a little bit deeper into the neighborhood, but this is a kind of a busier intersection located in the back. As we kind of walk around, we see we have wooden privacy fence going around. Looks like this pole just needs to get re-secured into the ground because it's leaning a little bit. But very large backyard. And then located in the very back of the property, it's like they use like a chicken wire back here, but here's a view of that intersection right there. We do have a nice quality gate right here with the wheel at the bottom. Looks like we have a burn barrel in the corner. There is a shed located in the back of the property. Seems to be in fairly good shape. Looks like the owners still have some personal belongings to move, but looks to be in good shape. And then they have a light fixture in here, but oh, I think it's attached to a solar panel, which is nice. LED lights right there. Can be motion activated if you want to have them on that setting. We do have a smaller gate located right here. This backyard is very large, which is nice for pets to run around. Some areas of the fence that need some TLC, but that's always seems to be the case with wooden fences. Generally need to make sure you keep a good coat of paint on them or stain to protect from the elements. The view from that back corner. Massive backyard. There we are.